Asif, you're on mute, please.
Sorry. What will help us to solve this issue? Ask the quality assurance team to identify any mismatches in functionality compared to the initial design. B, ask the development team to rewrite the function so that it matches the project scope. C, ask the product owner to sit in on the next iteration review meeting to learn about the development status for the product. D, schedule time during the next retrospective session to discuss all corrective actions and ask the project owner to participate in the session. So the question starts by, a project owner repeatedly complains saying that a function developed by the development team does not seems to align with the original design. What will help to solve this issue? So simply we will go for, first of all, like taking A, ask the quality insurance team to identify. No, that's an agile question. So we'll not go for the option A. Number B, ask the development team to rewrite the function so it matches the project scope. No, we'll hold it for a time being. Ask C, ask the product owner to sit on the next iteration review meeting to learn more about the development status. We will keep this option and schedule time during the next retrospective session to discuss all corrective actions and ask project owner to participate in this session. So we'll repeat the question.
So Asif, this is called when you are out of touch. This is the classical example, what we called as out of touch. If I go to the previous coaching calls 2 weeks ago, you were the one solving question with the most fast pace. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, you're 100% right.
And here you are reading the question and then you have to go back and align the things.
Well, I will go for option D. Basically, we are going for like an improvement in the process, like a retrospective. So we'll schedule the time during the next retrospective session to discuss all corrective actions and ask project owner to participate in the session. So whatsoever his demand, we can improve in the next iteration.
Okay. So let's just look. How did you made this question goes to the agile? First of all, tell me about this. You very like you put a statement, this question belongs to agile. How?
Just by seeking the answers.
Okay. Ask the quality assurance team to identify any mismatch. What this answer tells you about that it's an agile or a predictive.
In agile, like we're doing retrospective.
No. The question is this.
Right.
My question is not about this question. So let's talk about going into depth of the question. Now, I'm not saying your answer is right or your answer is wrong. I'm talking about the way of answering the question. Okay. So you said that this question belongs to agile. I don't agree your answer is right or wrong. That we will discuss further. You straightforward went and said that this question is agile. There are 3 options. This can be predictive, agile, or hybrid. Unless it is mentioned in the question that it's an agile project, you cannot say it. It's a very strong stance. It's a very strong stance. It's an agile project. How? What is the data you have to say that? Even from the answers, hybrid projects have all those things. What you are trying to say.
Question is not giving any clue regarding that. Yeah, I'm wrong for that.
Yeah, so you need to slow down, read the last line first, understand what the question, the context the question is giving, and then make up your mind accordingly. Okay. So your answer is right as per se, but method needs to work on. I see method needs to work on. I expect better answers from you in the chat box. Okay. Ify?
What is the lowest level of WBS at which the cost and activity estimates for the work can be reliably estimated and managed. Scope baseline, project deliverable, work package, work product. I think the answer is work package. It's not work. It's not scope baseline, because scope baseline is has the work package, and it has WBS. It has the WBS dictionary. Project deliverable is that's not the lowest. That's still at it's not at that lowest level where you can calculate activity cost. Work package seems to be the answer here. Work product, I don't know what that means. I haven't
This is an important thing. I put it many times. Few things need to be known, like what goes into scope baseline, what goes into project scope statement. Like 3 baselines and project scope statement is an important thing. Your answer is right, Iffy. Your answer is right. So just to put in the context, these 3 things are very important to know. Okay, Wasim, would you like to solve the question?
Which of the following describes the key difference between the project charter and team charter? Option A.
First of
team
all,
charter formally.
before answering the question, what is project charter and what is team charter? Tell me that.
Yes, project charter is the project charter authorize the project manager to use the organization resources to achieve the project objective. And team charter describe the it will go for the resources for roles and responsibilities.
Good.
Also mentioned in the project charter for the stakeholder.
Okay, it's good. Go ahead.
Okay. Team charter formally authorize the project. Project charter define the team agreed upon operating guideline. Okay. The project charter formally authorize the project. Team charter define the team agreed upon operating guidelines. See, project charter does not have an input from the team. Team charter has input from the team. Yes. Project charter is binding. Team charter is not binding. Team agreed. For option A, I will eliminate team charter formally authorized project. Project charter define the team agreed upon operating guideline. As per the question scenario, I will eliminate the A. Project charter formally authorize the project. Team charter define the team agreed upon operating guideline. Okay, B. Project charter does not have input from the team. This is also related same. Project charter does not have input from the team. Team charter has input from the team. Project charter is binding and team charter is not binding. I will go option B. Project charter formally authorize the project.
Why?
Team charter define the
because people in the chat box are saying B.
No, I did not see. I did not see.
Then why?
Formally authorize the project. So for this statement,
that is the definition of the project charter. How did you eliminate option D?
Project charter is binding. Team charter is not binding. Regarding this, because as per the project charter contents, I did not see this word.
Interestingly, don't go with the words. Team charter is also binding. Binding is something that you need to follow. So project charter is binding. There is no doubt into that we should follow it. But so do the team charter. We should follow team charter also. So that's the meaning of it. Samriddhi, I hope that is clear now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Wasim, thank you. Well done. Mansoor?
So, sir, by binding means that you have to follow the rules or whatever is written
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
team
yeah.
charter, project charter.
Yes.
Okay.
Mansoor?
Which of the following is not an objective of the monitor risk process? Is not an objective of the monitor. Number A is to develop the risk mitigation strategies. Number B, monitor risk triggers, analyze contingency reserves, and analyze new risks. Develop the risk mitigation strategies cannot be possible because it is a monitoring. And the monitor risk triggers that is possible. And they analyze contingency reserves also possible in the monitor risk process, and they analyze new risk also possible in the during the, because risks are being analyzing throughout the project. So I'll take the option A, develop the risk mitigation strategy.
Yes, yes. Ali, how did you said that C is the answer? Ali, unmute yourself.
Yeah, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah. The contingency reserve is something that a senior management kept held in their hands, so that if anything bad can happen, they can add some these contingency reserves into the project to solve the issue.
Okay, okay, good. And then what is management reserve?
Management reserves is above the contingency reserves. Like contingency reserves are in the like with the consultation of project manager, and management reserves, it is at the level of portfolio, a kind of a thing.
Ali, when we are talking about project, Asif, stop playing with these things, please. So when we are using this thing, when we are putting the, okay, contingency reserve is a reserve that is approved for any activity. When a risk, Ali, when a risk is identified, when a risk is identified, a reserve is put to tackle that risk. Okay, so that reserve is called contingency reserve. That reserve is already approved by the management. You do not need any kind of approval to use that money. Management reserve is something that is at the project budget level. You need to work on to that. That's why I was saying to you, please study. Okay, this is the very basic thing which you are mixing. Okay, avoid mitigation, transfer, and acceptance. Okay. Okay. So develop the risk management strategy. This is something that happen in plan risk management. So this does not happen here. Which of the following is not a quality management tool? Okay, that will be interested. Savannah, would you like to put some light on it?
Yeah. Yes.
Which of them is
Which
not
of the following is not a quality management tool? Okay. So value analysis, cause and effect diagrams, flow charts, and scatter diagrams.
And I need you to explain me all these 4 tools.
Yeah. So cause and effect is the root cause analysis, the fishbone diagram that we create. So that comes in quality. Yeah. So that is not eliminated. Flow charts, and also that comes in quality, where we can, we can show the process in an order. So that comes in quality. Scatter diagrams and value analysis. I think scatter diagram is the answer. Value analysis we do in quality because scatter diagram shows the differences between the two variables. So that is a tool which is used to identify
not difference, correlation.
Yeah, between two variables correlation.
It is a tool of quality. When
Yeah,
we
then the answer should be A.
when we
Value
are
analysis.
trying to identify the problem, whether changing these parameter affect that parameter or not. So it is the tool of quality. Value analysis is basically we use in when we are making project scope statement. We look at that what will be the most valued way to make this product or make a minimum viable product at that time we use. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Let's move to the next thing. Thank you very much. Okay, Amer.
Okay, the question is, what is the name of the schedule network analysis technique that is used to estimate the minimum project duration and the amount of flexibility that exists within the schedule model? Okay, so the name of the schedule network analysis that is used to estimate the minimum project duration and the amount of flexibility that exists within the schedule model. Okay, there are four options. Network reserve analysis, critical chain method, critical path method. Critical path method is the longest duration of the overall network. So I think D should be excluded from here.
Longest duration is the minimum duration.
Longest duration is the minimum duration?
Yes, it is the longest duration, but it is the minimum duration. You see, longest duration, it is according to the different path. You have 5 paths. In that path, it is the longest path. But that is the minimum amount of time you need to complete the work. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are in Dubai, you want to go to Los Angeles, and there's a way you can go by ship. There's a way you can go by private jet. There's a way you can go by connecting flight. Which will be the longest path? Okay, the longest path, when we called it, sorry, in the critical path is the path of completing all the works. If we choose any other path, some works will remain incompleted. So critical path is the shortest path to complete the project. But among those paths, it's the longest path. Give me 1 second. Does that make sense, Amer? Or do you need some explanation for that?
So how I understood it, that you're saying that basically it's basically the longest path, but among the rest of the paths, I mean, this is the minimum path that takes from start to end of the project. Right?
Yeah, other paths are not relevant, na? Because if you follow them, some of the work will be remaining. Okay, some of the work will remaining, but we called it as the duration that is required to complete the work. Although this question needs to be updated, a student made this question, but this question is not, because now the course does not cover critical chain method. By the way, guys, right answer is critical chain method. It's a different type of path method in which you not only, in addition to calculate the minimum duration, you also calculate the amount of flexibility there, amount of reserves are there. It's a question from another day. It's not relevant for PMP anymore. Okay, can you, Amer, solve this one?
Okay, so which critical project flow activity must you remind her to complete before she formally closes the project? Okay, you have met weekly with the junior project manager in your organization to provide assistance as she executes her first project. In this week's meeting, the project manager excitingly informs that she can close the project as the team recently completed the last feature of the software program they're developing. So which critical project flow activity must you remind her to complete before she formally closes the project? Update the project management plan ensure all change requests are processed, confirm customer acceptance of all the deliverables, dismiss the entire team. So since this is not closed out, so D should be eliminated because you cannot dismiss the entire team since it is not formally closed. Confirm customer acceptance of all the deliverables. Yes, yes. Is anybody saying anything?
You are not seeing the screen? You are not seeing the screen?
I'm seeing the screen, I'm reading it.
No, I said you do. Maybe I misheard it. So what is your answer?
No, I didn't complete the question. I just excluded the D for now.
Okay.
Because
okay.
dismissing the entire team is not relevant because project is not closed.
Okay.
Am I audible now? Maybe
Yes,
there is
yes,
some
please.
lag in my
Yeah, maybe possible. Please continue.
customer confirm customer acceptance of all the deliverables. I'll take it as a candidate option because it's about to be closed, so we can consider this. Ensure all change requests are processed. I think this will be excluded because it's not necessary that change requests are only bound before the closure. After the closure, there may be a change request as well. So I'll eliminate B as well. Update the project management plan. Project management plan will perhaps not require to be updated if there is a closure. Rather, it's a closure report that might need to be updated. So the best answer seems to be that if the customer is saying that yes, all the deliverables are okay, they have done the UAT and give the closure. So that should be the best answer.
Yeah, we need to get the approval from the customer, na? From the question, the context of the question. But she has done almost everything, but she has not done the approval from the customer, right? Okay, Asad.
Yes, sir.
Please.
The process improvement plan detail the step for analyzing process to identify the activity to enhance their dash.
Good one.
Technical performance, value, risk status. So the status is eliminated and risk is also, say, I will go for technical performance.
Yeah, the purpose. Kevin, please stop drawing. The purpose of doing any process improvement is to remove the waste. And once you remove the waste, you increase the value. Technical performance is not the way. You see, lean is all about value added task and non-value added task, how you remove the waste, and once the waste is removed, whatever remain is the right thing. That was the most important thing. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Kevin, would you like to solve the question? Kevin, would you like to solve the question? Would you like to give a try?
Okay.
This is a big one.
So what action question? What action could you?
Okay, just a second. Yeah, please go ahead. Try.
So I read the last question. What action could you take in an effort to turn around team morale and help create a more proactive team environment? So replace the key team members and bring fresh, enthusiastic resources. Inform management that previous project manager had failed to go through team development phases, and since you have to do it, extra time is needed. C, meet with team to state your servant leadership approach, the importance of team member engagement, and to clarify each member's roles and responsibilities. Rebuild the team by doing the work breakdown structure and involving the team in the replanning of the project, as this will boost team project morale. So the question, you have been assigned to a project because the previous previous project manager left the company, you have found that the team morale is relatively low and team members seem reserved and unwilling to share their opinions due to a fear of retribution. As a result, the team has been unable to identify and react to issues that have had negative residual impacts. So replace key team members and bring fresh enthusiastic resources. I don't think this is the answer, because we have, as project manager, the focus should be on the team. Inform management that the previous project manager had failed and go through team development phases. I don't think so, because as project manager, one has to assume full responsibility. I don't think these answer either. Meet with the team to state your servant leadership approach. And I think this is the answer, because as servant leader, we are encouraging the team. We are encouraging the team. We are removing all the impediments that they have. Rebuild the team by redoing the work breakdown structure also is not the answer.
Very well done, Kevin. Very well done. It was a long question, and you followed the path of solving the good way of question. Very well done. I'm really happy with the way you solved the question. Very well done. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Munindra? Munindra? Munindra, are you with me? I guess Munindra is with not me. Yes, Ali?
Sir, why can't we answer D in the last question? Because it's about sitting with the team and doing the work breakdown structure.
Okay, has nothing to do with that. Why do we even work with the WBS? The morale of the team is down. You and me had a conversation 5 minutes ago. What I was trying to do, I was trying to work on your morale. I was not trying to work on your work breakdown structures. I was not trying to work on your sequence. Okay. So we need to work on the morale of the team. That is the most important. Okay, I guess everyone has answered the question. Anyone who has not answered the question and would like to solve, they can raise your hand. Who has not solved the question? Okay. I guess everyone has done it. So we will have next coaching call by Tuesday, and on Wednesday, we will have a YouTube coaching call there. Guys, Tala, thank you for joining just now. I would request everyone, like every week, Saber does the coaching call for batch 1 and batch 3. Usman does the coaching call for batch 2, and basically make it public for everyone. Please don't leave any coaching call. And if you have any question, we have a certified PMP with us. Venkat, how are you?
I'm good, Amer. How are you?
I'm good. You can, if you have any question, let me just stop the coaching recording.